Signed by the governor on November 10th, Public Law 37-47 legalizes and regulates the use of consumer fireworks on island. However, don't expect to light up the Guam skies anytime soon, as residents will have to wait until the Guam Fire Department sets rules and regulations for the distribution and importation of the fireworks. GFD Fire Chief Joey Nicolas says it's something they take very seriously, considering they are the primary agency tasked with enforcing fees and fines.
It is tasked to our Fire Prevention Bureau, to my designated fire marshal, who is putting together a team and hopefully working with Senator Nicolas's office to produce the rules and regs. I will say that in large part, it is governed by the International Fire Code with 2009 edition, which is what we've adopted for Guam.
He says there are already rules and regulations stated in the IRC, and GFD just needs to create policies to make it appropriate for the island. They have already started the process, but St. Nicholas doesn't want to give a specific timeline for its completion, and with good reason.
This is something that we need to ensure that is well researched and articulated as such so that there's no misunderstandings. Along with that is a very complicated process to ensure that the proper fees and fines are appropriate or that are applied for it.
These fees and fines will help with making sure the following.
Number one, to ensure that there's compliance to the safe handling and use of fireworks. And two, to ensure that there's some type of enforcement piece to it to make sure that people stay compliant. And then, finally, without creating economical obstacles for those would-be business opportunists that want to get into the sale of fireworks.
Once GFD completes the rules and regs, it will then go through an extensive review process with lawmakers, and St. Nicholas hopes to include the Attorney General of Guam. We should note that although Public Law 37-47 is law, it will not take effect until new legislation that would improve it is introduced, passed by the Guam legislature, and signed into Guam law.
Ultimately, the goal is to keep people safe, to keep our island safe. That's what it's really about. Although there's that opportunity for nefarious acts, and of course accidents will always happen, we just want to do our best to ensure that we set parameters in place so that the likelihood or the risk of unsafe acts is mitigated to the best of our ability.
Joan Aguon Charfauros, KM News.